non to study the operational of non-inverting operational amplifier using IC 741. Component required for this non-inverting operational amplifier using IC 741. IC 741 operational amplifier. Specification of operational amplifier: supply voltage required plus minus 15 volt means dual power supply. Input offset voltage 2 millivolt. Input bias current 80 nanoampere. Unity gain frequency 1 megahertz. CMMR 90 dB means 90 decibel. Input impedance 2 mega ohms. Output impedance 75 ohm. Slew rate 0.5 volt per microsecond. Resistor required for this operational amplifier circuit: RF means feedback resistance connected across the circuit, 10 kilo ohm. Quarter watt carbon composition resistor required. RI means input resistance connected across the circuit, 5 kilo ohms. Quarter watt carbon composition. Next resistor required: 10 kilo ohm potentiometer linear. Potentiometer means the variable resistor required for nulling offset. The equipment required: DC regulated dual power supply, AF RF signal generator, variable DC power supply, digital multimeter, SPDT switch. Circuit diagram of non-inverting operational amplifier is shown in the circuit. As per given circuit diagram, circuit is assembled on breadboard by using IC 741. Offset nulling. Actually, what is offset nulling? Offset nulling is under no signal condition both input terminal are grounded if output voltage is not equal to 0. Vary potentiometer of 10 kilo ohm connected between pin number 1 and pin number 5 for offset nulling adjustment output voltage to 0. Theory required for non-inverting operational amplifier. In non-inverting operational amplifier, negative feedback is used. The input signal is applied to applied to the input signal is applied to the non-inverting input of amplifier and A fraction of output voltage is then sampled and feedback the inverting input. Closed loop closed loop gain of inverting non-inverting operational amplifier ACL is equal to 1 plus RF upon RI, whereas RF is feedback resistance, RI is the input resistance. Output voltage V0 is equal to VI 1 plus RF upon RI, whereas V0 is the output voltage, VI is the input voltage given to the circuit, and 1 plus RF upon RI. RF is the feedback resistance and RI is the input resistance. This equation shows that output voltage is in phase with input signal. Closed loop closed loop closed loop gain depend on input resistance Ri and the feedback resistance Rf only, which are externally connected. ACL is depend of open loop gain and other parameters of operational amplifier. The non-inverting operational amplifier tend to act like a perfect voltage amplifier with infinite input impedance 0, output impedance and constant voltage gain. The gain of this amplifier cannot be less than 1. Non-inverting operational amplifier can be used as a buffer with RF is equal to 0, means feedback resistance should be 0, and without connecting RI, means without connecting input resistance. Frequency response curve shows the change in voltage gain with frequency. The gain with negative feedback is closed loop gain. This gain is stable but less than the gain without feedback, means open loop gain. The frequency at which the gain is 70.7% of maximum gain is called cutoff frequency. The frequency at which the voltage gain equal 1 is called unity gain frequency. Conclusion: operational amplifier can be used as non-inverting amplifier. The input signal may be AC or DC. Output signal is in phase with input. Closed loop gain depend on input resistance and feedback resistance only.